Okay, you got Cliff Images right here in a place to be with another good old video of mine. Just sitting here during this lockdown of the COVID-19, and I've been off for quite a bit of days and stuff like that. The days I do work, of course, I'm very careful, of course, and the days I am off, I just do what I can to make some good content video for you folks to keep myself busy, which I know a lot of other folks are who do businesses of their own and make videos, whether for their recreation or professional or what have you. So that sort, okay. I had a thought this morning. You know how a lot of us, we go out on the streets and we go out on the road and we get to lights and intersections or whatnot, and we walk to the store, go to the store, whatever. And while we're doing our thing, we get some homeless people walking up to us begging for money, or they got a big cardboard box hanging up and saying, hey, I need some money, I need some cash, can you spare me some food or whatnot? And they need your help, somebody with schizophrenia or somebody with problems, and they're running out in the street going crazy, and they need your money and all this stuff. Now the squeegee kids, that's somewhat of a different story, somewhat the same with them. I'm not going to touch on that, that's somewhat another video right there. But for the most part, with all the homeless people walking up to you, and the first thing that comes to some of our minds, look, will you just go get a job? I've had people come up to me before and say to me, boy, Cliff, some of these folks, they need a job. They're lazy, they don't want to work, they don't want to do nothing, they're lazy, they don't want to get work. And I always say, but that's not really true for everybody. Oh, Cliff, I don't know, boy. Some of these folks, they're just stupid, retarded, they don't, and I'm like, shut up. That's not true for everybody. And then I thought about how you get a lot of folks who think like that, and, their lives are going good, everything's going great for them. And they take so much for granted that they can go home to their own homes. It doesn't have to be a mansion, it could be just a home. They're comfortable. They know where their next meal's coming from. They know, hey, when they have to go to the bathroom, they could go to their bathroom in their home. No problems. Everything works out, right? No problem. But yet, when you're home. But yet, when you're homeless, where are you going to get your next meal from? And now with all these restaurants shut down and all this stuff, where can these folks get their meals from if they're able? Where are they going to get anything? How are they going to go to the bathroom? It's very hard. A lot of us, we don't think about these things. And now that you folks who have businesses, or you had businesses of your own, and now here it is, now your businesses are wiped out. It was like an F5 tornado just came by. First moment your business was there, and next second your business is wiped out completely. Well, that's what this COVID-19 has did with a lot of people. You first had a job, moments later, minutes later, after the governors of your state said, listen, we're having a shutdown, that's it. Now your business is gone, wiped out. And that's what I'm saying. And I guess my whole point is, when you folks look at the homeless and look down at them, because now your job is gone, now you think to yourself, well, God, now I know where they're coming from. These folks, they don't know where to go, where they're going to eat, where they're going to shower, where they're going to go bathroom. Now, because now you're out of it, now you start to think about these things. See, the things that you all, including myself, we all take for granted. We go home to a nice warm place where they keep us, a roof over our head, you dig? And we know where our meals coming from, most of us. And, we got a place where we can shower, go to the bathroom, whatever. All these things are very important that we take for granted. But now you folks don't have a job, and some of you have to lose your jobs or lay off a whole bunch of folks, and now you're wondering, well, where am I going to go now? Am I going to be homeless, or I have to move back home with mom? No one wants to do that. Nothing personal on that part of it. But once we're out on our own, we're out on our own, right? So anyway, I don't mean to rant and rave here. I just a thought of mine that I just want to bring up with. There's a channel that I watch quite often on YouTube. The name of the channel is called, The name of the channel is called Invisible Humans. Let me say that again. Invisible Yeah, invisible persons. I hope I got that right. Yeah, invisible persons. Okay, I hope I got the channel right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the link below my video so you guys can check it out for yourself. And this guy from out of New York, what he does is he travels all around the country and all throughout the world, and he interviews a whole lot of homeless people and what they go through. And the stories are phenomenal. The stories are very interesting when you check out the insights and all the different various stories of why these folks are homeless. Some of these folks were entrepreneurs, just what I just said. Some folks had their own businesses. They had their own restaurants, a cleaning business, or whatever businesses they had. And all of a sudden, now they're out of work because of this COVID shutdown. Now what? Now they're homeless. But I'm talking about also before the pandemic themselves. A lot of these folks, where they lost their jobs, it could be out of a divorce. That's another story in itself and another video as well. But, it's not just that people don't want to work. Circumstances hit these folks why they can't, like I said, with this COVID-19 shutdown. Nobody really, in a way, thought it was happening. Some of you knew it was coming, but it's like all of a sudden now your jobs are gone and your career, your business is gone overnight in a matter of seconds, and now all of a sudden now you're homeless and wondering, what am I going to do? And so I just thought I'd give this. It's just a thought that I had this morning about that. I said, well, now you folks will think twice whether if you're going to holler at somebody, say, go get a job, okay? And because it's really crucial. It's very crucial. So I hope you folks, and myself included, give that some thought. So the next time a homeless person comes up to you, just think about it. We don't necessarily have to give them anything if we don't have nothing, or if we're not ready to give them anything. But just think about it. Just think about it. Like that song by Phil Collins, for those of you who remember, it's just another day for you and me in paradise. For those of you around my age or whatever. We remember that song, right? So the bottom line is, folks, we just got to think about it. Now, some homeless people are dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We got to be careful. And some of these folks that run around there, well, you think they're going to get something. You give them $5 or maybe $10, depending on how you feel or whatever you're willing to give. And you think, well, they're going to get something to eat. Some of these folks, unfortunately, they're going to buy narcotics. So we don't really never know, but So I just thought I'd bring this up. Speaking of food and stuff like that, with food banks, I've been checking out a lot of you folks who go to food banks right here in Prince George's County, Maryland, where I live at. I saw a video that somebody I know on Facebook, or somewhat know, but anyway, they showed a video where there is damn near a line on, I don't know what road it was, but there was a line for folks waiting in a food pantry line or whatever, just to get produce or some other foods. This line, I would guess 3.5 miles long. I'm not sure how many miles it is. But folks, that line had to be at least 3.5 miles long. I'm not sure of the line. Oh my gosh. I hope I never have to go through it. And at the rate I'm going right now, probably won't. But I mean, God, you never know. I'm not worrying about it. I'm just saying you never know. So that's why I feel for a lot of you folks who are really down and out right now. But folks, all I got to say, we're going to get through this. It's going to be a while. We're going to get through this. So whenever Governor Hogan says that, hey, we're going to open up right away, well, we're not right away, but we're going to open up the state, but it's going to be done gradually. And eventually Governor Hogan and many other governors around the country will open up their states. But it'll be done gradually. It won't. Not all business will come back overnight. Anyway, I just thought I'd come around here and just share my light, okay? Once again, check out that channel, Invisible Persons, okay? I believe that's the name of the channel on YouTube. The guy's phenomenal with his channel. He gives you all insights of homeless people and what they have to face, because I'm sure all you folks right now who are in the middle of this shutdown, you folks definitely have a more insightful idea of what the homeless go through. It's crazy. I'm not saying it's going to happen to all of us. I'm just saying these are just things we need to think about. Okay, it's a human thing. We got to reflect on these things. Okay, folks, I'm out of here. You have a good one. Be safe. Later.